Hello guys, welcome to the 2024 bank video on the Ironman. If you haven't seen the 2023 one, I'll link it in the top right corner right now. Yes, I know I am a little bit late with this video this year, and that's to me being very inefficient at uploading my videos. Also, I got some juicy episodes coming up, and I didn't want to spoil anything with releasing this video before I released those, so that's basically the reason. So yeah, it's now the 7th of January when I am recording this. So with that, you know how far I am behind on the collection log series. So yeah, with that said, let's go straight into some numbers. I know all of you efficiency gamers like some good statistics. So on the last bank video, we were a rank at 3,726. On the Ironman high scores, we were starting with 407 mil total experience. This year we climbed up nearly 1k ranks on the Ironman high scores, 997 to be exact, and we gained 169 million experience, which stranded us on the rank 2729. So yeah, with that said, let's take a look at the bank. I'll also show the collection log, talk a little bit about what we did this year and what the plan is for next year. So yeah, the main tab, basically a lot of cash. This has changed a little bit this year. We alked a lot of stuff during forestry. Then we have minigame currencies, pearls, whatever. These went up quite a little bit this year. Alright, then we have bird tags, clue scrolls for who that is first to my channel. I am stacking up these clue scrolls until we hit 1k subscribers. Then we will open them up. I think they will most definitely double in stacks before we hit that, so it's gonna be a juicy opening, that's for sure. For the rest, not too much here, some fishing supplies, some other things. Another thing I said last year was I wanted to get a lot of these small fish, which results in a lot of these carambums. So I got 121k of those, which got us the pet. So pretty happy with that. This stack will probably grow eventually. Not in the near future though, I have other AFK priorities. But yeah, this stack is going to grow to 1,000, 1,000k, 1 million carambums eventually. So yeah, first tab, food and potions. I stole this interface, how it's displayed from another YouTuber. I can't recall, it was last year when I was watching bag videos. But it's really nice, all the potions are neatly organized. You have the herbs with the corresponding potions and the secondaries. So really like that. Potions are not looking too good. Rare potions are okay, but super restores need to be restocked. Super combat need to be restocked. I have a lot of thorstals, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I am doing my herb run, so this should be stacking up again this year. So that should be fine. For the rest, some junk food basically that I don't want to throw away just now. I use them every now and then for whatever, I guess. Then the second tab, this is the herb tab or farming tab, but I only use like the first 2 rows, I guess, to do my herb runs. Every now and then I do the mahogany trees. For the rest, I am stacking up 3 seeds. I'm just stacking them up until I hit like 500 of each. Because I don't really like to do 3 runs for 1 week and then having to stop and then having to go back for 1 week. I just like to stack them up, do it for 2 months in a row. So that's the reason. Some leftover bird's nest from Kingdom. I open them every now and then. Not too bothered to open them just yet, so they're there. For the rest, nothing too special, some easy or low tier herbs. So that's that. Third tab. Skilling supplies. I got all my gems this year. But as you can see, we already stocked up quite a few diamonds and rubies already. No idea where they came from. Somebody will probably know. Dragon hides, we have to be making the hides from that one day to alch them. Have to switch this log with the coal. Ores, we haven't melted anything into bars. That will happen eventually. But as I said, not to bother just yet. I have other goals in my mind, so this is gonna change. Amethyst, we are mining this every now and then when I'm AFKing. I just like to have a lot of arrows and darts, so that's that. And then maple logs, quite a big stack from miscellanea. We are cutting all of them into arrow shafts, as you can see. Basically, I want to bank 200 mil fletching experience, which is gonna be around, well, I'm gonna do around 15 million broad arrows, which is not enough for 200 mil, but you know, in Ironman, we have to make arrows, we have to make darts, so I don't want to go all in on 200 mils. So probably this is gonna grow until 15 million arrow shafts, which I'm gonna buy feathers for, which is gonna be really fun. I'm not looking forward to that, but okay. And yeah, 300 mil cash for that. We need 1 billion in total for 200 million fletching. Which I'm not gonna do just now. I'm assuming 2024 we are maybe gonna get 50, so 1/4 of the 200 million done on fletching. But we'll see how it progresses this year. For the rest, nothing too special. Dragon Harpoon, we got that this year from, or actually last year from Worms. Then just skilling outfits, arrow shafts, which we are working on. And then more bird's nests from forestry. I am doing forestry every now and then while making arrow shafts, just to get more of these to complete the log, basically. So that's what that's about. I don't want to open them just yet to get merged with the others. I want to keep them separate just to see how much we got from forestry. So that's fun. And then the big tab. The gear tab. A lot has changed here this year, or last. I should stop saying this year. It was last year. So in 2023, a lot has changed here. We didn't have full Masori then. I think we missed the chaps. Also, nothing was fortified, so we didn't do anything at Armadillo yet. So we finished that. We got the chops. We fortified it with all the Masori, with all the Armadillo pieces. And yeah, I know you guys already seen it. Full Torva. We finished next this year. Fucking hell. I'm just gonna say next this year because I'm just gonna say it all the time. So if I'm saying this year, I mean in 2023. I'm not used yet that we are in 2024. So that's that. 2 Zaraj crossbows. We did have quite a few dupes at next. But who cares? I think we have... I'm not sure how much we have at next. Let me just check. I think we have like 4 billion in next drops, if I'm correct. Wait, let me check. So we are on 3.3 bill, and now we are on 3.5 bill just in these items. So that's quite a fair amount of money. So next made us pretty rich, if you can say. So what else did we do? Voidwaker, we completed that this year. Another huge grind. Wilderness weapons, which was great to do. Sanguinesti stuff, our first big ticket item at TOB. We also got the Odium Ward this year. And then another big ticket item, the Ultra Ring. We got this to basically get more DPS at TOB. Because we are going back there once we finish Guardians of the Rift. Yes, I know we are still doing Guardians of the Rift. I started this a little bit over last bank video, so before that actually. So we are doing this more than 1 year now, so we are a bit dry on the bed, but we just keep going, we'll get it eventually. And yeah, then another big ticket item, the Infernal Maxcape. Sadly, I lost a whole episode covering Inferno. It also covered, I think, my first 3 or 4 next drops. And it covered a lot more. So really sad I lost that episode. Horrible at managing my clips. But I try to do it a bit more efficient now, so I don't lose anything anymore. So that's a bit sad, but yeah, it is what it is. We learn from our mistakes. Yeah, then just this year Laggards and an Avernic Defender. I should have 2 dupes, but I overdropped one to the main back in the day. So that's that. For the rest, nothing really changed in this tab. But yeah, huge gains if you look at what we did last year. Yeah, I did have it correct. I said last year. Let's go. Runes tab. I reorganized this a bit, and this is probably the tab that changed the most during last year. Yeah, if you look at these runes, nowadays these don't really mean anything anymore for Ironman. You just buy runes, like with the last update, you can buy. I don't know what it's called. Somebody will probably know, but you can invest a lot of money, get some items from that, and then you can just make runes like in bulk. In a few hours, you can get more than 300k or whatever blood runes. So these don't really mean much anymore, which is kind of sad because these are all from making blood runes at Seiya and then just doing Guardians of the Rift. So this is kind of, I'm proud of this. This is kind of insane if you look at it. But yeah, all the Guardians of the Rift outfits. I used to have these in my house, but now I just like to switch it over every now and then. So that's why I have them here. It also looks pretty nice. And then we have all the items. So the Amulet of the Eye, the Lost Bag, the Abyssal Lantern, which we went pretty dry on to get. And then it's just the Jubilee, teleport tabs from Wilderness Slayer. Yeah, a lot of Catholic talismans, which are useless, but yeah, that's fine. And then intricate pouches, we are stacking them up until we get pet now. Just because I have opened a fair amount when having a hard clue in the bank, which is really stupid because you can get hard clues from these. So whenever we get the pet, we are gonna open them, do all the hard clues we get, so it's a bit more efficient. So yeah, that's that tab. Next tab is the looting tab, I guess, or the loot tab. A lot of heads, untradeable items, and then we have dupe items basically. Skull of Etienne, another Vicor's chain mace, and then the Dagenhai set, which we really spooned. If you like to see a very spooned video, make sure to go check the episode out where we got this one. This was insane. We should only have gotten 3 items with the keys we've gotten. I got just the right amount to get 1 of each, and we got 8, so that's pretty spooned if you ask me. We have all the healths besides the Armadillo health. We still need that one. Elder Gale's hood. I don't know what this is in the bank. I have the rope bottom as well. It's in the house. So that's that. Venator shards, only 1. Pretty unlucky on this. We are gonna get 5 this year. So we have 4 more. We are gonna get the Venator bow this year, so that's gonna be pretty nice. And then just nothing really changed here. We got a few more whips from Wilderness Slayer. Alked all our Onyx bolts, and you can see no more rune items, no more battle staffs. We alked all of that. The dragon items we don't alk. Yeah, as an Iron Man, I just like to keep it. Like to keep the dragon items. It just looks pretty nice. Yeah, we'll just keep it for now. We'll see in the future. And then just some alcohols, I guess, down here, that we're gonna sell to a shop or just alk whatever we feel like it. Some more Wilderness Slayer items. And then the 7th tab, which is a bit the weird tab, just some Fashionscape items I want to keep, and then pages from Godbooks, Clue Scroll items, ornament kits, firelighters. I'm not sure why I'm keeping this. It's probably because most people are anticipating that one day they will be useful. So that's why I'm keeping them also. Also, it looks pretty nice. So That's why I'm keeping. For the rest, just Fashionscape, some other items we've gotten. So tab 8 is everything we need for master clues and other kind of clues. So last row is pretty much all for beginner clues. This is for elite clues. So yeah, clue tab to do them. And then the last tab is just junk, basically. Items we don't use anymore. So barrows, items. Items we will be using in the wilderness, and just items I didn't really find any place to put them. I just threw them in here, so I don't have to see them. So that's the bank, just about shy 8.8 billion. So we are doing pretty good on that. We more than doubled our last bank video. I think we were on 3.7, so we went up with 5 billion, which is mostly from from next. So that's that. So all right, collection log. Let's take a look through this. I'll go through every section and just talk about what we did, what we are about to do. So Abyssal Sire didn't do anything. We are also not gonna be doing this anytime soon. I am waiting to do Slayer until we get like max gear. So to do Slayer, at least I will be wanting to have a sight, a Tumican Shadow, and at least full Vertis. Maybe some other items, not sure. But I want to have at least that before I start doing Slayer, just to enjoy it a little bit more. I really love Slayer and I want to do it efficient. So then we have Hydra. Also, we're not going to touch this. We're not going to do Slayer. Barrows, probably not going to touch this. Callisto, we are probably maybe for clue scrolls, but for the rest, don't think we will be touching this. Cerberus, same thing, won't be slayering. So Chaos Elemental, we greenlocked this last year, so we got the pet. Chaos Fanatic, greenlocked as well, got the Odium Ward and Malediction Ward. Ziliana was already greenlocked, very spooned lock. We went a little bit dry on the hilt, but yeah, 2 pets, that's insane. Corporal Beast, this is gonna be touched this year. At least we are gonna get one of these sigils. We are gonna make 1 Spirit Shield. So if you ask me, give me an Elysian, but I'll take any basically. But if you can choose it first, it's gonna be Elysian. It's just the rarest. Rarest is first, so that's the best. Crazy Archaeologist also greenlocked. And then DKA is not gonna touch anytime soon. Probably not touched this year or last year as well. Duke, we are gonna do all the Desert Treasure 2 bosses for the axe. We are gonna get the axe as well as the Vestiges and the Virtus. So you will see a lot of Desert Treasure 2 next year. Or, damn, this year. Jesus, this is confusing. Then Jad, probably not gonna touch. Gauntlet, probably not gonna touch as well. Very spooned lock. I'm sorry for everybody that's going dry here. We did get pretty lucky there. Vandals, also pretty spooned lock. Just missing the bet. Giant Mole, green lock last year. We went almost double dry for that, so that's pretty nice. And Nick is getting a bet in the chat, so congrats to him. That's just a big GZ TOA pet, so that's nice. Grotesque Guardians, not gonna be touched anytime soon. Hespori, greenlocked of course. Inferno, 1 cape, not gonna be touching anytime soon. It's only gonna happen once we start doing Slayer. We are gonna get more KC. I want to get the pet eventually, so that's gonna happen. Then this not gonna be touched anytime soon. That's Slayer. King Black Dragon, same stuff. Kraken, same stuff. Triara, also gonna happen when doing Slayer, so we are still missing the health and the pet. Samurok, same stuff, only missing the pet, gonna happen when we do Slayer. Leviathan, as I said, we are gonna get the axe and all the pieces from Vertis. Next, yeah, only missing the pet, quite unfortunate. I think, well, I'm not sure, this was all trios, so I think we are a little bit dry on the pet, which is unfortunate, but yeah, if you look at the log, I've seen way worse logs, so pretty happy with that. Nightmare, we are not gonna touch this. This can be, this is for sure. I heard, well, I am anticipating that this is gonna change in some way. I don't think they will change any of the drop rates, but the fight is gonna get easier, I am anticipating on. So I am not gonna do this anytime soon. This is keeping in mind that they are gonna rebalance weapons. So I am hoping that this fight will get a lot easier. Now it just takes too long, drop rates are way too high, so yeah, just not gonna touch this. Obor probably gonna green lock this year. It's easy lock, so that's that. Phantom Mospa, if we are lucky, we are going to green lock this year. We are gonna go for the Venator bow, so with a little bit of luck, we'll get the muffin, but we'll see. Sarachnis, if we get really lucky and we spoon the site, we are probably gonna green lock this as well this year. But yeah, all depends on if we get the site or not. I really like Sarachnis, gives a lot of clues, which I like. So yeah, we'll see. Scorpia, yeah, we do that with Wilderness Slayer every now and then, but yeah, you see my KC 168. I don't like this boss at all, so don't see me doing that a lot. Cotizo, waiting for Slayer. Temporos might be done this year. Well, might be done, might be starting to do this year. Depends. I am gonna start doing Winter Dot, which we need the Phoenix and the Dome of Fire. So whenever we finish Guardian of the Rifts, we are gonna do Winter Dot in the evenings. So the plan is finishing Guardians of the Rift, then full-time doing TOB again. But in the evenings, when I am in the couch, I will be doing Winter Dot then. So that's the plan. If I spoon this and I am really done early this, I am gonna do Temporos after that. So we'll see how the RNG goes. Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, yeah, waiting for Slayer. Fardorvis, we are missing the axe hit, so we are going back there soon, so we'll see. All depends on how fast we can finish Guardians of the Rifts, basically. Venonat is only missing the ring. Wilderness content probably not gonna be touching soon. Besides Wilderness Slayer, we might be doing a little bit to get some more clues, but yeah, that's that. Vetion, just messing the pet. Forecut, yeah, waiting for Slayer. Whisperer, we are gonna do. Winter Dot, we are gonna do. Salcano, it all depends on the RNG. If we got lucky on a lot of things this year, we are gonna be touching this as well. I really want to greenlock this. Zulra, most definitely we are not gonna do this this year. Yeah, we have a few Zulra skills left and not to bother to get anything here, so that's that. Then the raids. We got a Twisted Bow on the account. I was live streaming at that time, so really sad that I don't have the clip from that. Basically, when I tried making the clip, something went wrong with Twitch, so the clip didn't want it to save, so that's really unfortunate. If I think about it now, I was really stupid to close the tab which I made the clip with. I should have just recorded the tab which I made the clip with, so I would have it, but it is what it is. I lost the clip, so that's it. The cock story, that was before I started doing the YouTube series, so I only had prayer scrolls before I got the Twisted Bow, so 6 prayer scrolls in a row. I was really happy to get the T-Bow. This boosted the account quite a bit, so sorry for everybody's going dry on that. I went pretty lucky. So TOB, as I said, first good item, Sanguinesti stuff. For the rest, yeah, a lot of dupes, so I hope we'll get a little bit luckier in the future, so we don't have too much dupes, but it is what it is. 300 KC, we have to get 2k anyway, so not too bothered with that. I really love TOB, it's probably my most favorite raid out of the 3, so yeah, Dooms of a Mascot, pretty disgusting luck if you look at it. Yeah, it's almost no dupes really. Only 2 Osmanthus Fangs, and then for the rest, all uniques. So we also got the pet, which is kinda lucky. So yeah, as I said, if we are going lucky, we can finish Guardians of the Rift pretty fast. We can finish TOB fast. Then Tumikin Shadow is probably gonna happen as well, but It all depends on how fast we can get out of here, how fast we get to site, and then, RNG. That's just what the game is all about. So clue scrolls, I don't think much has changed here. 450 easies completed, 280 mediums, 436 hards, and 127 elites. Masters, 34 completed. And then we only have, we didn't really do much clues yet, so we have one gilded piece. Shared treasure trail rewards are green locked. We have all of that. And then mini games. This is probably where I spent most of my time this year, besides snacks. We green locked Brimhaven Agility Arena. So when I was preparing the bank video and just checking what we did last year and whatnot, I found that also when we lost all the clips from that one episode, I got a dupe agility pet in this grind. So when getting the Pirate's Hook, we got a second agility pet. So that's insane RNG. Greenlocked Castawars last year. Fishing Trawler was already greened. Giant Refinery as well. Gnome Restaurant probably will be greenlocked this year. Depending on just, if we go really dry and we don't have time for this, we won't. But it's on my radar, so we probably will. Guardians of the Rift, 9.1k searches right now. We are over double drop rate, so 2.25 times the drop rate right now. We'll get it. It's just a matter of time. Then the Hallowed Sepulchre, we are gonna greenlock this. I need 1.4k more of these hallowed marks, and then the pages are just easy to get. LMS, not gonna touch anytime soon. Magic Training Arena, I already started for this, so I am doing this already. This is gonna get greenlocked for sure this year. Mahogany Gomes was greenlocked. Pest Control, we got the Mace and the Seal to greenlock this. Rogue's Den was greenlocked a long time ago. Shades of Morton, depending on the RNG again, we might be touching this, but it's like the least or the last thing I am going to touch, so probably not gonna be touched this year. Soul Wars, same stuff. Not gonna touch this year. Temple Tracking was greenlocked. Tide Farm, we are gonna greenlock this year for sure. I am doing Magic Training Arena already a little bit at the side. Whenever I really don't want to do Guardians of the Rift, I do this. And then basically it's gonna be Tide Farm then. So that's that. Trouble Brewing, greenlocked this year. A lot of hours went into it. It's AFK, so pretty nice. Volcanic Mine, greenlocked as well this year. We got the Dragon Pickaxe pretty soon, so very happy with that. And then the last section, the other section, aerial fishing, we already got how many? 318 pearls from that. So that's gonna be maybe a little bit more this year. Every now and then I do it a little bit, just to do it every now and then, so it's not too bad. If you look at the pets, 14 pets this year. I hope we will get a little bit more pets this year than last year. Last year, we went dry on the mole. We are dry on the Abyssal Protector. And we got a few dupes. We got dupe Beaver from Forestry, dupe Giant Squirrel from Brimhaven Agility. We got the Heron. I think around or maybe over drop rate, considering how much I fished already on the account. I think I'm around the drop rate, so that's fine. That's actually a deserved one. But for the rest, Chaos Elemental, I spooned that. Not too much pets this year. I hope next year, or last year, so I hope this year we might be getting some of the Desert Treasure True ones. Abyssal Protector, as I said, it will have to go really, really bad if I don't get this year. Considering I did 1k searches in the last week, I am on my holiday, so that changes a lot, but considering I am doing this full time now, I'm not doing anything else than Guardians of the Rift. I will be getting this. It will happen eventually. But yeah, we'll see next year how this changes. Camdozal, easy greenlock, did that. Champions Challenge. Might be AFKing this a few of these this year. So this might change a little bit. Chaos Druid's probably gonna greenlock this year. Only one of the pieces missing. Chompy Bird hunting, not gonna be doing this. Not too bothered. It's easy greenlock, just a bit of time, but CBA at the moment. Creature Creation, not gonna be touching this. It's just easy greenlock, so I'm just keeping this for whenever I feel like it. Cyclops, of course, greenlocked. Forestry. Spent quite a few time on this as well. 5.5k feathers for the Golden Pheasant deck. That was my last one that we had to get. So happy I greenlocked that. Fossil Island nodes, if you don't know, this is the easiest 10 items you can get on the log. So look up a guide, it's really easy to get. Gloves experience, not gonna be touching this. Monkey backpacks, we had this greenlocked. Waterload mine, of course, greenlocked. My nodes, also pretty easy greenlock. So I'm not gonna touching this anytime soon. Random events, still baguette like everybody else. Yeah, I have 20 of the mystery boxes, so if we are lucky, we might be getting it. If not, we have time, so not too bothered with that. Revenants, spent a lot of time on this year, so we got all the items. Very happy with that. Greenlocked, so yeah, best thing. Rooftop Agility, greenlocked, of course. Same for Shazen, Armor. Shooting Stars, also greenlocked. Skilling Pets. Only need the baby Chinchompa, which is really nice. I like Skilling quite a lot, so I think I like it equally as I do PVMing, so baby Chinchompa will happen. Probably not this year. I am not gonna spend time on Chinchompas, I think, but yeah, maybe if we get a little bit lucky on some things, I might start doing it. We'll see. Slayer, probably not gonna be touched this year. What happened is I got the Dagon Eye, we got all the Ancient Ceremonial, and we got a few blood shards. For the rest, nothing changed. So Tsars, waiting for Slayer here, and then Miscellaneous Tab. I don't really think anything is gonna change here this year, unless I start opening the eggs and I might get evil chicken pieces. But for the rest, nothing probably gonna change here. So yeah, that's that. So to make a conclusion of what we are going to do in 2024, it's going to be the Guardians of the Rift Bed, the Abyssal Protector, which is going to greenlock us the Guardians of the Rift section. That's going to happen for sure. I'm doing that full time now. We are going to get all the TOB items. We are going to greenlock Tide Farm. We are also gonna greenlock Wintertot, which I am saying carefully because you know how it is. Stuff like this can go really bad. So there is a potential that we are gonna go 200 mil fire making on this, which I don't mind. I will focus a little bit more on experience grinds this year rather than last year. So I don't mind going dry on this bed. So then also we are gonna get the first Spirit Shield from the Corporal Beast, which we didn't do much yet. We are going to get full Virtus, and we are going to get the axe from the Desert Treasure 2 bosses. So this is stuff I really want to achieve this year. It all depends basically. It's an RNG game, so we'll see how it goes. If we get lucky, a lot more content is gonna be done in 2024. So yeah, with that said, if you like what's coming up, feel free to subscribe to the channel. The faster we get to the 1k subscribers, the faster we can open them. Somehow I hope we don't get there too fast, because I really like stacking them up. It's gonna be really fun to open them. All of them up and really skyrocket on the collection log. So yeah, that's that. So if you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe to the channel, give it a like. We have a collection log series running, so join in for that. And with that said, see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.